My name is Christina Jones, a.k.a. Christina Curves, and we are here at the Why Not podcast.
How you do your work so well.
Hey, what's going on, man? This is your host with the most, Mr. Bro Rogan, and we are here at the Why Not Studios, the Why Not podcast. Before we get into my guests, remember to like, subscribe, and to hit the notification bell. Now, as you can see, I'm sitting here with a prior guest. She was here once. One of my original guests. May have been my first guest. I'm not sure.
I was the first.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Get that fuck out of here. Are you really?
Yeah, I was the first guest.
Damn. Well, here you are back for season 2, and we got Miss Christina Curves. Let's go. What's up? What's up? What's going on, Christina?
Living the fucking dream, man.
Oh, word. Now, there's a reason we brought you back, because the last interview we kind of got away from some of the things that I had in my notes, some of the things you had in your notes. So I just told you we're going to bring you back so we can talk about that the second time around. Now, one of the things we didn't talk about that I want to get into was you got robbed.
Yeah, I got scammed.
You got scammed, robbed, whatever they calling it nowadays. And it was a whole ass event, right?
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Okay, let's just start the whole thing off with that. If you can just give
a summary,
please. But I want more than a summary. I want the whole fucking book.
Dude, it's such a story.
Come on, let's get into it.
It's a movie that needs to be made. Let's just say that. So, it's a big reason why I'm actually here. Why I actually moved to LA. So, after the love of my life passed away, and I kind of lost my mind a little bit. I didn't
even know that.
Yeah,
come on.
I know. There's so much.
Come on. Go. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
You just shocked me with that.
Yeah.
Blindsided the nigga. But go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. We'll talk about the other story.
So I planned a trip to go to the South. I went to Atlanta, Savannah, and Charleston.
Okay.
Right before I went to Atlanta, this guy pops in my DM. He's a hip hop artist. Mm-hmm. He pops in my DM, super random. And I was like, oh, I'm actually going to Atlanta in like 3 days.
Wow. So he was based out of Atlanta, this artist?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we were talking, and he also did different stuff. He dealt with gold. He had all these different companies. He had an oil company, basically an entrepreneur of sorts.
That nigga sound like a liar. That's what he sound like. But keep going.
I know.
A nigga dealing in rap, gold, and oil. Okay.
I know.
Let's go. Finish.
I know.
This dude.
And he had his own label. He had so I did my research on him, right?
So basically, he's the Black Dos Equis guy, the most interesting man in the world. This nigga got his hand in everything. Was he also the sixth man on the Atlanta Hawks basketball team? The fuck? Come on. All right. So he had his own label.
I'm surprised. Yeah, he had his own label. He had all this stuff. So I Googled him, right?
Okay.
And he was associated with Hoodrich Entertainment. What was that DJ? Big DJ did an interview with him. He was on DJ Scream.
Okay.
DJ Scream had him on. He was associated with Young Thug.
Free Young Thug.
Everything was super legit.
Okay.
On the internet, he checks out, right?
Okay.
So I meet him, and the whole honestly, looking back at it, I'm at a place where I'm grieving, right?
Right.
I just lost
the love of your life.
The love of my life. It's this situation was just too good to be true.
Something ain't right.
If it was me now in the situation that I was then,
right?
Because I've learned so much in the last 5 years, I'd be like, this is crazy, and I would have just abandoned ship immediately. But we met. And, we talked about businesses and stuff. And the craziest part is I met him outside of a grocery store. And
was it Whole Foods?
No, it was a...
Don't tell me it was Food for Less.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
It was some big grocery store there. I don't remember the name. We don't have them here.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. But go ahead. I know
Yeah.
what it's called. I can tell you in a minute.
Yeah. So I met him there, and as I meet him, he's on the phone with these people, his business partners. He has them on speaker. I can hear the whole conversation.
No, he set up this meeting. So you guys had already exchanged numbers, and
Yes.
he's like, yo, meet me in the parking lot of Ralph's. And you showed up.
Pretty much. He had just finished a
Desperate.
workout.
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, my bad. I don't know how that came out, but go ahead.
I hate you.
You pulled up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were going to... Yeah, because at first we weren't talking about business.
Right,
at first
right.
we just wanted to meet up and
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Hook up. Scam.
I'm not gonna say hook up. I wasn't gonna hook up.
Well, not hook up, but hook up.
But
Yeah,
just hook up
hook
with
up.
him, see, what was up, whatever.
up.
And he's on the phone, and he's on the phone with this lawyer
Oh, shit.
and this other businesswoman.
And you know this how?
Because I'm hearing their conversation.
Right,
They're talking about a deal, and they're
Okay.
talking about giving this man $10,000 to make good on this deal and transferring the money. And they're talking about this oil deal. They're talking about this whole thing. And let me side note by saying these were two middle-aged white people he was on the phone with.
And you know that by their voice, or was it FaceTime?
No, I could tell by their voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just an educated black man whose name just happened to be Rutherford. No.
No.
Okay.
It was very obvious.
Obvious that they were middle-aged. Were they Jewish?
It could have been. I'm trying to remember I had all these names of these people.
We don't need names. I just want to get to the meat of this story.
Yeah,
The guy
yeah.
maxed you up.
Okay.
DM'd you,
Okay.
had you pull up in a dark alley behind a grocery store with two people on the phone pretending to be making business deals.
You are completely spinning it the wrong way.
Okay.
It
Well,
was-
help me,
It was
please.
not a dark alley. It was
No?
in the middle of the day
Okay.
at a grocery store.
Not behind it.
Not behind it.
Okay.
He literally just finished working out, so that's why I met him there. We wanted to meet in a public place. I'm not gonna meet this guy
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So
Not in the Walmart bathroom. Like,
no,
okay.
and not at his house.
Okay,
you know what I
cool.
mean? I want to meet at a public spot.
Right.
I had limited time there. I'm
just
not
in case
trying
he's
to,
a psycho.
yeah, and
Which
I
he
just wanted
sounds
to-
like he is, but
absolute fucking sociopath.
right, I love it.
So anyway, I'm bringing up that conversation on the phone because it's going to tie into the end of the story.
Yeah, we're here. We have time.
So he's having this conversation, and I'm of course intrigued. This is a very business conversation, talking about wiring money, this and that, and deals. And so we talk a little bit. We decide he's going to come to my Airbnb for dinner.
Did you cook or did you order in?
I cooked.
What did you cook?
The fuck did I cook?
Chicken and waffles.
No, that's something I'd cook now.
Okay.
I cooked like some.
Do you know how to cook? Or
Actually, I've gotten pretty good.
so 5 years ago you were worse than you are now at cooking?
I'm not bad.
So maybe that's the reason he decided to scam you. You probably fed that nigga some pigeon food and he like,
No, because
that
that's part of the story that honestly, this part of the story doesn't even matter.
Okay,
because
but no, I want detail. So we might be writing a script behind this scene.
I
So
know.
let's keep going.
Well, so I met with a producer and we outlined a script, and he kind of fucked me over because I want to get a movie out of this.
God damn.
Yeah, it's
see.
a fucking movie.
All right, well, continue.
So he comes over to eat, and right when we go to sit down, he's like, "Oh shit, I left my phone at the gas station." So he leaves. It was all very strange. It was very fucking strange.
Wow.
And he texted me in the morning, and he was like, "That house had bad energy in it. You should leave to go to Buckhead. Get a spot in this hotel." Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
I'm just,
Trust me. If again,
I'm going to let you continue
if
because
this-
I have something to say about every
I know,
part.
I
I'm just
know,
going to go
I know.
because the way I'm seeing it
I
in my
know,
head
I know.
is probably completely different from what happened. But
And that's the thing, right?
I'm not
I
gonna
can
say anything.
I can explain the story,
it
but
just
like there's
sounds so
there-
fucking crazy.
there's so many details, and again, like the state of mind that I was in.
Right.
Like,
You're mourning.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking clearly, and like I said,
thirsty out here, ready for war. So he said this house has bad energy, like Amityville or some shit.
Yeah, because he was very big into like
Stones and gems and
spiritual shit, and he had this what the fuck was his name? Some dark magic shit was going on
some
with
voodoo
him.
or some sangria.
Yes, with this guy, he was there's so much to the story.
God damn, keep going, because
So-
I'm intrigued now.
So I was like, okay.
Falling for it.
I was like, all right.
So
I'll
tell me this.
fight,
Let me
right?
ask. Did you leave the house and go get the spot in Buckhead? This nigga got a missile.
No, I never slept with him.
Oh, okay.
I
Go
never
ahead.
had sex with him.
I say, damn, was this
God.
Drake?
No,
Go ahead.
no,
All right.
no. I never even saw it.
All right, well,
No.
go ahead. Damn, them niggas just got the gift of gab, huh?
Yes, but like here,
You're just naive.
I was naive,
Uh-huh.
and like my state of mind I was in, it was like my guy that died, like he always wanted me to find the perfect guy. Like he always wanted that for me.
As
and
if there's first of all, if you're out searching for the perfect guy, you'll never find him, because that guy died years ago.
I'm not even
and he
saying-
resurrected and walked on water.
Correct.
So unless you're looking to date Jesus
I
Christ,
shouldn't-
you're not gonna find a more perfect guy than that.
Well, no, I
unless
know.
Tyson Beckford is available, but other than that, come on, go ahead, finish.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he wanted me to find someone that was gonna treat me good. He wanted me to be happy.
And that makes a guy perfect.
No.
But
Okay,
no.
I shouldn't have said perfect.
But
He
you
always-
did.
He always wanted me to
Find a good guy,
find a good guy.
not a perfect guy,
Yeah,
a
'cause
good
he
guy.
he could not be that for me. So
Oh.
anyway,
You thought this guy was a good guy. You
I
moved
was
to Bankhead.
I was intrigued by the whole situation, by the conversations that led up to this.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what he had going on. It was exciting.
Right. I would have been excited too if I met a motherfucker that had a record label, dabbled in
Yeah.
oil,
Yeah.
sold gold bars.
Yeah, it was like fucking 007.
Right. Like I said, the Dos Equis guy. Like,
Yeah, I was
okay.
like, all right. I
was
mean,
Tres Equis.
I was like, listen, like, let me just see this through. Like, what the?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Fuck it.
Right. It probably had a hammer on it too. You're like, it can't get no better, Jesus. Well, go ahead, tell me.
So yeah,
You got to Bankhead.
so I yep.
got to the room in Bankhead.
Yep.
Yikes.
And
How far was Bankhead from the city in Georgia you were staying in? Was it like?
no, it was like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't that bad. You didn't go like
No.
from like Burbank to Torrance.
No, it was like 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
So I get there. This part, I don't know. I don't remember what he did. Something he did rubbed me the wrong way, and I basically told him to fuck off.
Calluses?
No, he wasn't there because he was busy working, and he was gonna meet me there later.
Okay.
And like,
You just.
I don't remember the
Something threw you
specific.
off.
Something was a big red flag, and
So
I
you
said,
brought
you know
that
what?
bad energy from the last room to.
Yeah, and I
Okay,
was just
something
like,
threw you
fuck
off.
this, fuck
Okay.
this. And I was like, this is weird. This is too good to be true. Like, I'm
Okay.
just not gonna. I'm out.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the Buckhead Mall the next day. I was staying right by the mall.
Uh-huh.
And it was the weirdest thing. His Instagram, I went on his Instagram, and this was before I did anything with Instagram. I didn't know about the third little thing where it shows everything that people have tagged you in.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's like the third bar, and then it shows everything that people have tagged you in. Every
I'm
post people have
so
tagged you in.
like blank right now because
Yeah,
like
it's-
I'm not big on my soul. I need
Yeah,
to get better. At
I
social
had no
media.
idea.
Right.
Now I know. So when I went on the tagged part of his Instagram, everything he said checked out and more. Hood Rich, DJ Scream, Young Thug, like,
Wow.
I
You saw
mean,
he
the
was
gold
official.
bars, the fucking, I'm telling you,
You saw pictures of it all.
all of it.
The oil rig,
All of
the
it.
gold bars.
All of it.
With his. Wow. Okay.
And so I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
So I texted him.
Uh-huh.
And
I'm not mad anymore.
I forgot what I
I saw we.
was like, fuck. I was like, okay, so I texted him, And so I decided to stay an extra night because I was supposed to leave for Savannah. I stayed an extra night. He came to the hotel I was at. He came there with $80,000 in cash.
What the fuck?
He pulled it out. I saw it. $80K in cash.
God damn. 80,000 in cash is big, too.
It
Pause. It is. It's huge. I've seen over that in cash, and, like, it's a big, big bundle, especially.
Yeah,
like,
it was big.
damn.
Yeah.
So what made him bring, what the fuck was the purpose of that?
So it's all part of the con.
Right.
You know what I mean? To make it look like
Now,
this guy.
Was
like
it real cash? It could have been. Or it could have been.
It looked
It
like
could have been
real cash.
8,000 in cash on top of a bunch of fake money.
Yeah, it could be that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
Like,
could. It very well. It probably was.
He might be the black Leonardo DiCaprio because this nigga is the best actor.
Dude, he's.
Okay, so he brought over 80,000 in cash
He brought
randomly
over 80,000
for
in
no
cash
reason.
because he just finished a deal.
Okay,
that
a
was
cash deal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Because that
everything is
happens.
cash. I know.
That happens.
Yeah, and like it
Fuck outta here.
never above board when
Right.
that's the situation.
He go 80,000. We're gonna I'm gonna pay you in cash. Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody paying cash with drug dealers. But go ahead.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
That part.
Finish. So he brought over 80,000 in cash.
Yep.
Just to show you that this shit is real.
Yep.
Nigga, hood
Yep.
rich entertainment. And you was like, oh, I think you talked to
like-
your dad ex and was like, I think I found him.
I actually did.
I think I found him.
I think I actually did.
Damn.
I was like, dang. And so we never slept together. We sat there, we just talked.
Neither here or there. We're grown. If you did, you did. But
I would've
we're
been
just gonna
mad.
say you didn't.
I would have been mad if I did.
Yeah, we're just gonna say you didn't. But
I would have gotten fucked 2 ways.
right. Ding, 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 ding. But go ahead.
No, so the next day I leave. I go to Savannah.
Uh-huh.
And at this point, we had talked on the phone a lot. We were on the phone while I was driving.
Okay.
I get to Savannah, and we ended up talking. And he was like, "Listen," he's like, "I'd like to get you in on one of the gold deals. Like, I want to help you out."
This dude. Okay.
And I was like, "What is the process? What does that mean?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, because I have my business Simply Glamour. I had that back in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So he was like, I'm going to send over a JV agreement from my lawyer, and his company was Wraith Talk, his record company.
God damn. You know what a Wraith is, right?
Yes.
That's a Rolls Royce, right?
Yes, that's a Rolls Royce.
Did he have one?
Supposedly.
Don't tell me he's Maybach music, but don't drive a Benz.
Well, he has pictures of it.
God
I never
damn.
saw it.
Okay, this nigga right
I
here.
know.
We gotta get in contact with this guy because I need to interview him. I think he
We
might
should
be my favorite human ever.
We should pull up his Instagram.
No, we will.
Well,
I 100% got to meet this dude, but go ahead. finish.
So he brings
I
up
gotta
the
kick
business.
my feet up. I got to get comfortable.
I know. So he brings up the business deal, right?
Uh-huh.
And the JV agreement, he sends it over. I read it. We're merging our companies because he wanted me to feel more comfortable with it. So his company is on the line with the gold deal and all this shit, right?
Go ahead.
So I fly. So we talk about this. The next couple days I'm there. I fly back to Wisconsin. He was like, come back next weekend to put part of the deposit down for the gold deal. He was telling me how everything was in motion. He was
Hold on. Who's putting the deposit down? You are? So he's bringing you into a deal
Yes.
that you have to pay for.
that
you
I
didn't
was
see
going to
the
get
red flags from
no, that I was
point?
going to get in on with other people,
So you were investing
I was
into
investing.
Oh,
I was
okay.
investing.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I was investing my money, and the deal was that money was going to make a
Triple?
profit. No, not triple.
Right.
But that money was going to make a substantial profit in so many days once the gold got flown over.
Okay.
So I came back the next weekend. I put the $4,000. Oh, because that was the other thing. He wanted
Forex.
He wanted to start a clothing line. We were going to start a clothing line. I know. Trust me, I know. He already
And you
had.
wait. Hold on, wait. And okay,
When
I need some clarity. How long did you know this dude at this point?
Yeah, barely.
Like when you say barely, like just give an estimate, please, because I need to I'm writing the script in my head, and I'm just trying to see how green you were.
Oh,
like
it's green
super.
as a fucking
so tell
forest.
me, like, was this
I knew
after
him-
you
I
knowing
knew-
him for a month?
No.
A week?
Yeah.
So this nigga within that week had you move from whatever city you were in.
Mm-hmm.
He had you invest in a gold company that you only found out about on the third dot on Instagram.
Yeah.
He also said he wants to start a clothing line with you. And on top of that, I'm going to need $4,000 of your own dollars. And you were like, oh, this is going to be my ticket out of.
Well.
Was you from Bumford? What is that
Well,
shit? I forgot from the first interview.
Again.
What part of Wisconsin are you from?
Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac.
Yeah. Again, it was an investment.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of parts of this story
And
that.
we're going to get to them all.
You know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying it out loud, I'm listening it still to myself. But you got to understand, he has everything on the internet so laid out
The internet,
that it looks.
the internet tells the fucking truth, doesn't
looks
it?
very fucking legit.
Yeah.
I even Googled the businesses. I Googled the businesses in Georgia. They were registered. They like. I didn't go into this just not doing a shitload of research.
Got it. I believe you.
And
I believe you. You don't have to.
I didn't go in like, oh, okay. Like I did my due
Here you
diligence.
go, 4,000.
Yeah, I did my due diligence, and it checked out. So
Hands on your knees. Go ahead.
So I went back. I invested the 4,000. I gave him the 4,000.
Cash? Or you
No, it was a cashier's check.
Okay.
And it was a quick trip. Like I was there like a day and a half.
And this is a week after you met him.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is before you slept with him. So he got a $4,000 cashier check from a girl he met a week ago that he hasn't even sampled.
No.
Damn. Okay.
Again, this is for an investment. This isn't
right.
like.
I get it. We
us.
get it. We
This
all
is
do, right?
supposed to
We
be-
know what she's saying.
This
Guys.
is supposed to be business.
Yeah,
This
we
is,
all understand. Like,
Okay.
I don't want you to feel like, as dumb as it sounds, we're not judging you. We're not like, this bitch got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world. Kelly Bundy still owns that, so you go ahead. No, don't feel embarrassed. Like,
I'm not embarrassed.
no, you shouldn't be.
I'm not.
You shouldn't,
because I won.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to that point,
Yeah,
so
I
let's
won.
keep talking.
So.
But you were losing in those first few innings.
I
my
was
God.
losing. I was losing
that first
hard.
quarter, you was down. You was down big.
Down bad.
Pause. Go ahead.
Oh fuck. So on the way back to the airport, we stop at this guy's house, and
Why are you going to the airport?
to take me back, because I just went there for like a day and a half.
Wait, where are you going back to?
Wisconsin. I flew to Georgia to do the 4,000.
So you just. Oh yeah. I forgot.
So I went to
You're
Georgia.
going back to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I went to Georgia
Fond du
to
Lac.
invest the 4,000, and then I signed some paperwork.
Okay.
And just different things. I was like looking at everything and like just getting like acclimated and looking for myself. Like, is this something I want to do?
Okay.
So I'm going back. We're on our way to the airport. We go to this gated community, and he goes in. This is another business deal. And he goes in. This is for the gold. Same. Another investor for the gold.
This nigga got it popping.
And he goes and he is with this guy in another room. Him and his protege.
He had a protege.
Yes.
Don't tell me he introduced the guy as his protege.
Basically, it was like his nephew that he like took in. His name is Kid 808.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
This story's crazy.
So yeah, he got a bag of money from that guy.
Was it 80,000 again?
I didn't ask.
Now, when he pulled, let's get back to the 80 grand. I
Yeah.
just 1 second. I need to know. He told you this was a deal.
Yeah, he said he was coming from a deal.
So basically, this was his way of convincing you to make you feel comfortable dropping
Yes.
that 4,000. Because like,
Everything
yo,
he
4,000 could turn into 80.
Yes, everything he did
Yeah,
leading up to this,
right.
it was
calculated.
It
Yeah.
was extremely calculated.
Come on now.
And
I fucks
he's
with this type of
he's
shit.
he's
Did he wear a suit the whole time? Please tell me he wore a suit. There's not a nigga in a Nike jumper, right? Like
He didn't wear a suit. He
he
just
didn't
wore.
even
he
have
was
a
just,
suit on.
No, but he wanted. He
He
always
had tennis shoes on.
just like normal clothes. He wanted to always be low key. Like, he wasn't trying to draw attention.
I know, but like as a businessman with all these business deals, I'm picturing him as a three-piece suit dude to the T.
Yeah,
looking
you're right.
like
yeah, no, it was more like a what's that super rich dude that started like Facebook or some shit? Mark Zuckerberg, or you know what I mean?
No, first of all, don't, because any nigga with money or niggas without money, we're going to let you know we got money. We're not going to pull up like Mark Zuckerberg and some fucking New Balances, sweats, and a hoodie. If we got any little bit of money, we're going to go and buy the biggest chain. We're going to wear the newest shoes. No, I'm telling you, as a nigga, that's not how we get down. We are not businessmen. No. You're going to see a big boy watch. You're going to see a nice button-up cardigan, something to showcase that we have this money. So if this nigga had on a goddamn sweatsuit, then that should have been.
I will stop you right there because that's not true. I just went on a date with a multimillionaire that pulled up in a Rolls Royce, businessman, finance man. He did not wear gold chains. He was not flashy.
I didn't say gold. It's not always gold.
Not flashy.
It's not about
he didn't
like
have any
listen.
Jewelry on.
I could take these chains off and still be flashy. It's not about the gold, or there's a certain type.
A certain way that you carry yourself.
Exactly. But you said you compared him to Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, but
so I'm telling you, there's no, because Mark Zuckerberg is just one of those filthy rich guys where it doesn't even fucking matter because he has so much money. I'm telling you, that's not how niggas get down at all.
There's different kinds of men, right?
But we're talking about black men, something that I am.
Yes.
Okay.
But this guy was also Harvard educated.
Okay.
Like there's different types.
He
of
really
black
graduated
men.
from Harvard, or is that part of this story?
No. The guy I just went
like
out
Harvard
with.
Wesley. Oh, this
guy I just went out with.
Was he colored?
Yes, he's black.
Okay.
He graduated from Harvard. I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, he's Googleable.
We're not talking about this nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
He's legit.
Fuck him
and he's
his
not
Harvard
flashy.
law. Okay, he's a Harvard guy.
He's got it. He doesn't need to be
but
flashy.
He drive a Rolls Royce.
His cars are flashy.
See,
where he
but
lives
that's
is
the
flashy.
part of what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like that's his gold chain.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I meant.
Okay.
So like when I say we show that we have money.
Yeah.
We go fucking buy a Rolls Royce when we can.
Well, he shows he
it's
has,
not about I got on a fucking Run DMC Dookie chain, but the nigga is.
He's not gonna do a bust down watch. Like that's not his vibe.
It's not a bust down watch.
I didn't say it was, but a lot of guys.
That's some rapper shit.
He
Any
is not
nigga
that type.
who collects watches know if you bust down a watch, then you depreciating that watch. A real nigga not busting down shit.
That part.
I got about 15 high-end watches, and ain't one of them motherfuckers bust down.
It's the stupidest
Let's
thing
go.
you can do.
Yeah, I had to talk my shit real quick, but let's get back.
I agree with your shit.
No, I know. Let's get back to your guy, not the nigga, not Harvard guy. We back on we back to Bankhead. Let's bring it back.
Okay.
Hands on your knees.
I don't remember where we were.
He took you to the airport. You were flying back to Wisconsin.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you met
he
to do another deal.
Yeah,
This
he
time,
took me
a
on
clothing line.
No, well, yeah, but
Okay. Well, he took you to the airport. You went back to Wisconsin.
He took me to the airport.
Okay.
On the way, we stopped and did a deal. We stopped in this mansion in this gated community. He
from his protege, he collected more money from.
Collected more money.
Cool. Yeah, that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And then he dropped me off at the airport.
Mm-hmm. Did he hand you any of that money that he made?
Why would he?
Just on some bullshit like, yeah, here, go to lunch, hand you $1,000.
Yeah,
go buy you some makeup.
Right. I mean, that
like
would
a
been,
real boss nigga do.
Yeah, no, he did not. No.
You need some heels. Mm-hmm. You need a new purse. Here, take this $1,000. No, okay, he didn't. Okay.
No.
But go ahead.
No.
Sorry.
So.
I'm just trying to like I'm writing the script as we go. So I'm just putting, I'm doing the extra out version of what this guy is, obviously. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Did he have a Jerry curl?
No.
No. A mullet? Damn, I'm just trying to draw up the character. No. Okay. Good, let's finish. Let me stop interrupting because I can do this fucking throughout the whole story, and this will be a 3-hour fucking show. All right, come on. So y'all did a deal in the mansion.
Yeah.
You got on a plane,
I got on
went
a
to
plane.
Wisconsin, told all your friends about him.
No, I didn't.
Like, man, I met this nigga. He
I'm
might
not
be
the
part of
type.
the X-Men.
I'm not the type.
No?
I keep shit quiet.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't tell anybody about what was going on.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah. So I got back to Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
While I was there, he told me about the gold deal.
Got it.
And he said, you know, if you want to get in on this, you know, this is what we're doing next week. I got to go pick up this money from this guy, you know, whatever. That's when I found out about the gold deal.
Okay.
So, you know, he explained how it worked. He explained what was happening, blah, blah, blah. And so for that, I invested $13,000. And I wired it.
13 racks.
So we're talking
$17,000
$17,000. My entire savings account that my grandmother left me.
within a week.
Yes. Insane.
Okay.
I know. Just saying it, like, I realized how insane it was. I know.
Okay. So the 4,000 was towards what investment? The clothing line?
I think
Or-
the clothing line. I think.
Was it your own clothing
Yeah,
brand,
it
or
was
was
gonna
it
be.
his?
It was gonna be.
Like your version of baby
Yeah.
fat,
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't
apple bottoms. Like, did you have a name? Did you trademark any? It's just, hey.
know. Yeah, it was gonna be Simply Glamour.
Okay.
Yeah, that was gonna be the name of it.
Okay. Okay. So he took the name of your company, which you already established, and said, "Give me $4,000, and I can make you Kimora Lee Simmons."
Well, he was saying that we would do the clothing line together, and that would go to. He had a warehouse where he got everything made and shit like that.
Shit. This nigga definitely got a yard of cock. I mean, because the arrogance of this guy is just crazy. So,
I know.
back to, now let's get to this is getting juicy. Like, this is like biting into a mango.
I know.
Like, I
There's
mean,
so
I
many
got
more
shit all over my hands from this juice.
So many
Okay,
levels.
so you wired this man
I wired it.
$13,000.
I will never forget it. The banker.
$13,000.
Yeah.
Did the banker ask?
The banker
what
looked.
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Because she's seen the name.
No, it
you
was a
sent
guy.
$13,000 to a nigga named Jermaine?
No, his name is.
Tremaine?
His name is Reyes Gorsuch.
That's not even a fucking real name.
It actually is.
It's what?
It actually is.
What is his
real
name again? Let's repeat it.
It's Rais Gorsuch. It's like Reyes Gorsuch.
But I thought we were talking about a nigga.
He is.
That's not no black
No,
man
I'm-
name. Ain't no black man ever
Yes,
been
it
named
is.
Reyes Gorsuch shit ever in the history of black.
Well, it is his name, and he has different aliases, but that is his legal name.
And we know this because we're going to get to the meat of the story.
Yeah, because I pressed
That's
charges.
nigga Dominican. That ain't no real nigga. He's a Caribbean nigga. That ain't
Well,
no
that
nigga
was
nigga.
that was part of the story too. He
Oh,
was,
keep going.
He was
Okay.
supposedly
Okay. Puerto Rican.
No, he was supposedly like part of his family was this Gorsuch like a governor in some.
That's a fucking. I'm gonna have to research that.
I
never
did
heard of
research
that.
him.
No, I know. I'm just talking for me, my personal.
Oh yeah,
I've never heard that last name
Yeah,
a
so-
day in my life until right now.
Yes. So he was supposed to be related to this Gorsuch guy in politics, billionaire dude. That was part of his family, distant fucking family. That was the other thing he had on his tagged stuff.
This nigga.
He had tagged stuff with him, so that all checked out too.
Okay. What did the
Yeah.
banker say to you?
So the banker said to me, he looked at me and he said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And I will never forget looking at him. And the thought went through my mind, this is either going to be the worst mistake in my life or the best thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, this could go either fucking way.
And that's how life is.
And I said,
Absolutely. And
Make the
bank
fucking
can't
trip.
bounce. Absolutely.
I said,
It was convinced.
I said,
It was like, motherfucker, you're not about to talk me away from this. I'm sending this
wasn't,
money.
I wasn't even convinced. In that moment, my gut told me to not do it. And I did not listen to my gut.
Intuition is a motherfucker. Sometimes you really got to listen to that little voice in the back of your head that says, no, 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 no.
Yeah, my
but
gut.
it's really telling you, yeah, 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 like Destiny Child 99. So
Literally.
what the fuck?
Yep, so I did.
Uh-huh.
So I wired the money. And my first thought was, if this isn't real, I'm never going to hear from him again, right? No, I get in the car. He says, yep, I got it. Again, before I invested money in this gold thing, there was a contract drawn up.
Okay.
Not the JV agreement, a specific contract about this gold deal.
Mm-hmm.
Drafted by a lawyer, whole shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the big thing I want to say too. There was contracts. This wasn't like
Right. This
I was
wasn't
just like
spitting a
here's
handshake.
fucking yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So
So it was
we
stamped with a
talked.
notary and everything. Like this is
Everything.
that real thing.
I got it notarized while I was in Georgia.
Got it.
With him.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just not just all airhead shit.
Not at all.
There was some intelligence behind
Not
these
at all.
decisions.
I'm
yeah.
not. That's the thing. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm one of the
not saying you are.
Smartest
It's
people
just,
I know.
Right.
So for this,
I love to hear people say that. Like, I'm the smartest nigga in the room.
I'm not the smartest, but I am
in a room by yourself.
I am smart.
Right. I
Yeah.
got it. No, I'm not
I'm
saying
not-
you're not. Honestly, I'm on your side. So,
Yeah.
because we all fall for bullshit.
A lot
I
of-
got a story
and
I'm going to tell I have never told, and I'm going to tell it after this just so you can feel even more comfortable. And it's a 100% story because I've been scammed before, and I'm a nigga that can
Oh,
I
yeah.
can smell a dog through a wall. But go ahead.
So,
That nigga name again. Let's say that nigga name one more time.
well, I always called him Reyes, and he
Reyes
would get mad.
Gongfrey.
He's like, it's Reyes.
That's not how niggas talk. How did you fall for that?
You
It's
can-
Rariz.
Yeah.
It sound like Antonio Banderas or some motherfucking body.
I'll show you his Instagram when
Yeah,
we're
we're
done.
gonna show all of that. This nigga is we're gonna air it out. Scam alert.
So,
Hands on your knees.
and that's fucking piss. So I never got the email back from Instagram. That's how this whole thing started. I checked the Instagram and they took down my Instagram I made. But anyway, we'll get to that
we'll
later.
get to that. So you wired the
So
13,000.
I wired the 13,000. We kept in contact. We talked every single day.
For how long?
So this was supposed to be a turnaround of 5 days.
Someone told you an investment. The turnaround will be in 5 days.
Yeah.
Oh, he's better than Bernie Madoff.
Well, that should have been my first clue. I know that now.
Like, goddamn, 5 days? I will invest every 6 days if that was the case. Like, he go 10, he go 15 every 6th day. If niggas are turning investments that fast, god damn, this nigga.
I know.
Okay. Midas. Go ahead.
So, yeah, I mean, we kept in contact. We were talking the whole 5 days, whatever. Now the 5th day comes and it's time for payment. And his first stalling tactic was, because the deal was this gold was in a different country and it had to be flown in. So the first stalling thing is that the governor didn't get, or some person in politics didn't get the deal signed to let the gold in or some shit. God damn it. That was the first.
I hate it when that happens.
I know. So that was the first stalling tactic. The second one, God, I don't remember.
It'll come to you. We have time. AP bussin'. We have time. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't remember the second stall tactic. It was something with the plane. Like there was a
The plane went down over the Atlantic.
It was something like there's a mechanical issue or something with the plane. You know what I mean? Something stupid.
Right.
And at this point, I'm like, this is so in the midst of all of this happening, this week and a half of me investing the money, or no, a week after I invested the money, I'm waiting for this return. I'm starting to really get to know this person. I'm talking to him a lot. I'm looking at his behavior.
Did you meet his mama? No.
Well, he showed me pictures of his mama and told me about her.
Okay.
Oh, she comes in the picture later.
Okay. Oh shit, this is getting juicy. Shout out to Juicy Fruit, Memphis.
Dude. So, where was I going with that?
He's stalling for the second
Oh,
time.
yeah, he's stolen for the second time. And at this point, I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
Right. There go that intuition again.
Yeah, I was like,
that
this
gut
doesn't
started
feel
rumbling.
right. And the conversations we had, he was starting to get like really domineering and controlling on the phone. And
Got a little aggressive.
And it like triggered me, and I was just like, okay, once I get this money back from this motherfucker, I'm parting ways. I'm never gonna see this person again.
So he started talking
I forgot another part of the story.
Go ahead.
Oh shit. Okay, so in the 5 days that I'm waiting to get my money back from the gold deal, then he starts telling me, because while I was in Georgia, we start driving around. He knew I was in real estate. I did real estate in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So we start driving around different areas. There's all this vacant land in Georgia, and these companies are coming in and they're paying like top dollar for this land. So you're making like a bunch of money. You're basically flipping land.
Right. 100%.
And so I know that's real. You know what I mean? So he was like, yeah, let's fucking get some land. And I was like, all right. I mean, I need to see my investment on this first fucking.
Right,
so we're like talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, we can talk about it. Like, I'm down to do it. Like, if I would have gotten my money back.
Got it.
And we're making plans. We're looking at land. He had this other investor that he was meeting with that was going to put some money down to it, and we're just talking. And that's the other side note. I've always wanted to be with a man that I did business with.
Really?
Always.
It's a good thing.
So we're kind of at that point talking about like being together.
Okay.
So it went in that direction, business and seeing where this could go.
Right.
So we're talking about this. So he gets me on the phone. So he's like making this move so quick. All of a sudden we're talking about this land. He gets me on the phone with some fucking lender, right?
This dude right here is crazy good. He's good.
He gets me on the phone with this lender. I'm talking to this lender. And I'm asking questions. Because, of course, why would I not?
Right, of course.
And he got very irritated by the fact that I was asking questions. And when we got off the phone with the lender, he screamed at me. And that was my first, like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want anything to do with this. You're crazy.
Now, in the middle of him screaming, was there any time him calling you a bitch? Because that let me know if he was a pimp or not. Listen here, bitch.
No. He never called me a bitch.
No?
No.
So what was he screaming saying? Baby?
No, he was screaming saying, you made me look bad.
Motherfucker.
This is my investment
Did
partner.
he get racist? Motherfucking white girl.
No.
Straighten up your act.
No, never got.
Motherfucker, if I come sit you down. No?
No.
Damn.
No.
I'm trying to write this script, and it's like,
No,
I need it to be.
He went nuts. He was just like,
He went nuts.
You made me look fucking bad with my investor, and you're a
Motherfucker.
representation of me. Just.
Did he scare you? Were you afraid when he was on the phone? Did he sound like he had his hand back like this the whole time? Like he had his, and the next time I see you, I'm going to leave a mark.
Yeah, so because I've been in abusive relationship, that was a huge red flag. I was like, after that conversation, I was like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm done. I don't want anything to do with this.
So you was like, fuck my money, fuck everything? Or
no, I wanted my money, but I was like, once I get this money back.
You wasn't trying to pursue him.
No, once I would have gotten that money back, I was done.
Regardless of whatever, like,
I was like, this is
whatever
just
abilities he has,
yeah,
like,
it's
fuck that.
I don't want to deal with this.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, it brought back a lot of like trauma, and I'm just like, this is just not.
It's not for me.
It's not for me. It's not for me. And
this story is crazy.
Yeah, and so because I'm talking to a banker, and I looked up where this guy, whatever. Of course I had to give, because we're looking to get a loan. I had to give my social security number.
Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. God damn.
Yeah. Um,
Damn, it must suck to get fucked without penetration. God damn, talk about.
I know.
God damn. But I'm not into anal. But go ahead, finish.
I know. God, I just keep thinking about the fact of how mad I am.
I can see it.
that
I can see the way like you're looking off during this story, and it's like, but there's a happy ending to it.
There is a happy
so let's
ending.
keep going.
I know, but
let's
I'm still
hurry and get to this ending.
I'm
'cause
very mad
this nigga, yeah.
that my Instagram of his got disabled because
We'll figure
I've
that
had like
out.
20 victims come forward. That's
did.
part of, yeah. So basically, you know, day 5 gets here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no. Yeah, we're at like day 5. We're at like day 5 or 6, the stalling. So I go on his Instagram and I go under the tagged shit, right?
Okay.
And I really, really look at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see this post that was tagged
Sorry.
by another woman.
Oh shit.
And I go on her page and there's a picture of him and her
Oh shit.
saying that that's her husband.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
So at that point, I call the bank. I'm like, can I stop this fucking cashier's check? Can I reverse this wire? Because at this point, I'm like, I'm fucked.
We're very fucked.
Yeah, I knew.
Was it the same cashier? Please tell me it was the same dude. Because he's going to be the same dude in the movie. Where it's like, bitch, I told you so.
Yes, I emailed him.
We're going to put a bow tie on. I
Yeah.
just imagine him with a bow tie and freckles.
He was a Mexican dude.
Bitch, no, he's a redhead, a green-eyed white man in the movie.
Okay. So I go. So then the next day.
I'm listening.
So then the next day, I said to him, listen, I'm done with this. I want my money.
Okay.
And he was like, I'm going to get it to you. You know, the gold's here. We're waiting on this. We're waiting for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, fuck you. I want my money.
Now.
Like, if you don't give me my money, like, shit's going to get ugly.
Ooh.
And
You
and
said that like you had a 4-5 in your purse. Okay, you might have, but go ahead.
so he freaked out again, said he was going to moved to California and he was upset that I wasn't going to talk to him anymore and all this bullshit. And I was just like, just fucking save it. Give me my money. So then so one of his businesses was, there was Wraith Talk. Fuck, see, I would go on the Instagram because I have this whole story laid out on this Instagram where I exposed him.
We'll edit all that in.
But SR Waste was one of his companies.
Okay.
And he had the receptionist from SR Waste reach out to me, Shannon. And she was like, what's going on? What happened? I told her my side of the story. She's like, you know, we'll get a contract drawn up, a refund agreement. We'll get it over to you today.
Shannon the savior. Go ahead.
Fucking Shannon Thompson.
Okay.
Fucking Shannon Thompson. Yeah. So day goes by, I don't get the refund agreement.
That bitch Shannon's a liar.
So then I made an Instagram post with the cover of his album calling him a fraud. And I tagged him and I did all this other stuff. And then he had this lawyer call me. This lawyer, there was the same lawyer he was on the phone with when I first met him.
Oh, so they're all in on this shit.
Dude, it's a huge con ring.
Ponzi.
And it's a whole thing.
Fuck.
So
the lawyer is the
Hernandez.
lender, the lawyer, and the motherfucking.
No. The lender's a different guy.
God
The
damn.
lender's a different one.
Damn.
Yep. The lawyer is Ron Hernandez.
Damn.
Yeah. So he calls me. He tells me to take it down. I said, I'll take it down if I get my refund agreement. I got my refund agreement. I signed it. I was supposed to get the money in 24 hours. Then fucking 24 turned into 48. Same shit. More excuses. It was never. They never stopped.
What are these?
contact.
Who's printing up these agreements that you're? Because it sounds like you're just signing papers. Here's a refund agreement. Here, sign it. You're gonna get like this nigga's cap.
Yeah.
And you was falling for that.
No, but it
cap.
was a refund agreement. It was it was a
written
a
out
document.
by the lawyer who was on the phone when you first
It was
met him.
probably written out by the lawyer. Yeah,
Right.
probably.
Okay. Who was probably his roommate.
So
Okay.
I sign it. He keeps more and more hold up, right? So then this is where I was just like, fuck this. I called the cops. I lived in Shorewood, Wisconsin. I called the cops. The cops came to my apartment. I gave them a rundown. I have all this paperwork.
So when you first dialed 911, they said, 911, what's your emergency?
Well, I didn't dial 911.
You say, I got a nigga that robbed me over the phone. They like, what you mean? I met a nigga in Georgia. I sent him $13,000. I ain't got my... And they rushed their ass over there. Because I'm going to tell you what the police would have done had my black ass done that. They'd have hung up and said, nigga, deal with it.
I hate you. No. I just called the non-emergent line.
What's that? 910?
Non-emergent line?
I don't know. I've never. You know what's real, like real shit? I've never dialed 911 a day in my motherfucking life.
I haven't either.
So what the fuck is the you just pick up your phone and put zero?
No. You got to look it up like online. You look at the police station. You Google the police station.
Never, but go ahead.
And there's a non-emergency number.
I never knew that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to say
is it more than 3
emergency.
numbers? So it's not like it ain't like 910.
No, it's like a phone number.
Okay.
Well, so in like a half hour, a cop showed up.
Okay. 976-7070. If anybody remember, that's an old radio station in LA. Used to go 976-7070. But go ahead. It's just I just had to say that. K-Day.
Okay. So
You
so the cop
so
comes.
They pulled up.
So the cop comes. I have all this paperwork.
Okay.
I go through a timeline of what happened.
Uh-huh.
And he said to me, he was like, well, you have legal contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a civil dispute. This is not criminal. And I said, but it is criminal because it's all fraud. None of it was real.
Right.
And, I kept pounding that in. Like, none of these, I might as well wipe my ass with these contracts. None of it is real.
Not at all.
And he left. And he ended up calling me. He came back and he was like, you're right. I found what this is, and it's called theft by deception. He said it's a felony. And he said, I'm going to draw this paperwork together. I need you to get everything to me, and I'm going to send this to Georgia, to the police department there.
Damn.
So they sent it to Georgia. It got on the detective's desk, and they decided to pursue it.
Dude, they did.
And in Georgia, it is called theft by taking.
Yikes, that sounds like
Two
the R word.
He got two felonies. One because
they found him?
Yeah.
They did.
He got arrested. I got the phone call that he was in jail.
Behind your account, like behind whatever he did with you.
Yeah.
Not, because you said there were many victims.
They didn't. That's
they
all
didn't
later.
come forward.
They didn't. Nobody knew
so
about him
just
yet.
based off your account, they like,
me.
yo, we're gonna pursue this nigga. We're gonna find him. We're gonna arrest him.
I had enough evidence.
The power of blue eyes. Go ahead. Okay.
I had enough evidence. I had all the contracts.
Right.
I had
voice
I had
messages and texts and
and
everything.
For the wire fraud. I mean, wire fraud in general is a federal offense.
Yes,
so
it is.
There was a trace of literally
100%.
everything.
Yeah, he wasn't as smart as I gave him credit for.
No, so they checked the surveillance cameras in the hotel I stayed at. They did a thorough investigation. It was like 5 months before he was arrested.
Damn.
So in that 5 months, what happened was I found out I got scammed in October.
Okay.
December, I was, so much stuff has happened in between here. I ended up hiring a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
So I hired a lawyer because I was like, okay, maybe I can get money back civilly because he has all these businesses in his name. So I'm like, okay. So I met with a lawyer. We did a cease and assist, whatever, sent to his lawyer.
Okay.
They're tying shit up. They're stalling just like they did with me. And I'm racking up legal fees. And so I'm like, okay, let me do some research. So
Still, more research.
Oh, a lot of research.
Jesus.
So me and my best friend, we probably spent over 40 hours deep diving.
Damn.
I called the state of Georgia. I found out he has no real property in his name. All of those, he's never had a real job.
God damn.
Everything, those businesses, the girl that I saw on Instagram,
his wife
is her name's on all of them. So it's called something.
So he's slanging wood for sure. For sure.
Yeah, with her, yeah.
For
That's like
sure.
his sugar mama.
Damn, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
Just, you took the words
Yeah.
right out of my mouth.
So I found her. I found where she lived. I found him. I found his baby mama. I found out about his son.
Okay.
I found everything. And then what I also found was his brother.
This nigga got a brother.
This guy, yes.
Don't tell me he's a twin.
No.
Oh, this
But
story
his-
is going to be even more
his
juicy.
brother got arrested using his name for a forgery charge.
Jesus Christ.
So the whole family is cons.
Just cons. Ooh,
So-
we sure know how to pick them, don't we?
So then I there were so many emails back and forth, me and the cop from Wisconsin. I was
Okay.
like, guess what now? Because there's just like every day it's a new fucking Christmas present of like crazy shit.
Now I'm gonna put the perfect ending to this story. This is how it's gonna end, and I'm gonna let you finish. So the cop end up helping you out.
Yeah.
You guys end up hooking up, buying a white picket fence, and having kids. You and the cop. Ooh, that's how
That
this
would be a
story
nice
ends.
story.
Yeah, but no, go ahead. So
Yeah.
you call the cop. Guess what else I got?
Yeah.
Some more news, and he like, just
was
pour
like-
it in. I got all the time in the world.
Yeah, he was like, his response was, and this story just keeps getting juicier and juicier.
That nigga wanted to make the front page news. That nigga wanted to be on TV. That's why that cop like, hell yeah, give me more juice. Give me more juice.
So,
You gave him more juice.
Where was I going? Oh yeah, so his brother,
I was gonna say.
his brother had a current charge out for forgery or something like that. So then I contacted his lawyer, the brother's lawyer, and I found out all this information. Like he needed to give the court like $1,000. They were stalling doing that.
Got it.
Like Reyes wasn't giving me my 17 back. Then I got like
REYES. Go ahead.
RAIS.
Oh.
So, you know, in the meantime, so much shit is happening. But basically, I did the research. I called the state of Georgia. I find out this man has nothing to his name. So I can sue him if I want and rack up several $1,000s in legal fees, but I can wipe my ass with the judgment. I'll win, but there's nothing to get.
You don't win shit.
No, there's nothing.
Right.
I would have never gotten my money.
It's like a fucking bronze medal. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I got a
Yeah.
medal, but
Yeah.
I could put this in the fucking glove compartment in my truck that I never drive. Like, fuck this medal.
So then I contacted a lawyer in Georgia, and I told him during this whole thing, and I told him my story. He sympathized with me. He got a whole background report, like that only law professionals can get of him. I found out he's got different social security numbers. He's got different aliases. I found all his addresses,
Goddamn.
all his associates.
Did you pull up on that nigga? Did you pull up? With one of those addresses, like, nigga, we got to pull up today. Tie your boots up
so
tight.
Then shit got
the
listen. Then shit
Vaseline.
got crazier.
Wait. We not at the end yet?
I'm telling you, it's a very long story.
I mean, goddamn. Longer than now? Like, more?
Yes.
Fucking hey. Okay, let's try to make this story a little shorter.
Well, I'm trying. You keep interrupting me. Okay. So
I'm trying.
So
but you keep interrupting.
December comes, right?
Okay.
There's so much back and forth, lawyers, all this shit. I've tried putting the Instagram thing up. I'm just like, so much has happened, and I'm just because they try to say that they would sue me if I kept the Instagram thing up. So at this point, I found out that everything's fake. He doesn't have anything.
He has a sugar
I'm-
mama.
Yes. I'm on the phone with my best friend in the car, and I start crying, and I'm just like, I'm so tired. Like, I'm just exhausted, like mentally, physically. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Go ahead.
And because I was just investing all my time researching him, chasing him,
For nothing.
yes.
Right.
And my friend was like, okay, I get it. And I don't remember what happened. It was right before Christmas, but I was like, let me just give this one more shot. And I made an Instagram of his name. His name on Instagram is iSniper. And I made iSniper is a fraud. And I put on there my documents, all my receipts.
How many followers did you get? Like a lot.
No.
Did it make a noise? It made noise on this.
So basically, someone found it. And the girlfriend of one of the guys, so one of the guys that got conned, and that's the other thing I want to point out. There's been more men that he's conned than women. This is not all women.
Oh,
No.
So now the whole we never slept together shit makes sense.
Yeah, no.
He didn't want to. He just wanted the money.
Yeah.
He was getting the other stuff from the guys.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, this story just took a whole.
Yeah,
nother,
yeah, and even the other women. So basically.
So now we're gonna go from having like Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle play this guy in a movie.
Who would play him? Who would?
I almost said a name, but I don't want to be messy. Okay.
Oh God.
No. Tyler Perry, but go ahead. No, go ahead. So now we got Tyler Perry starring as Reyes, but no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I dropped the Instagram, right? I get a DM from this girl. She said my boyfriend got conned by him. So I get in touch with her boyfriend. He lives in Calabasas, actually. I'm in Wisconsin at this time. This man lives in California.
Was this the first time you ever heard of Calabasas? You're like, Calabasas? Well, that's a weird name if you're not familiar with it. I know it's popular now, but back then it probably was like, Calabasas.
No, I don't think I knew of it.
Yeah, of course not. You was in Wisconsin.
So speeding this up, he got conned out of $100,000.
That nigga's an idiot.
He got conned. By the oil thing. He sent me this contract. This contract had another woman's name on it. A woman that I had not heard of at this point.
Okay.
And her name was, God, I don't remember her name. But it turns out she was the woman, her and Ron Hernandez, the lawyer, they were the people that was on the phone with him the first day I met him, talking about giving this man his $10,000.
I told you they are all in on it. It's all a whole fucking.
It's a whole. Well, it gets even bigger.
Does it?
So this woman, I look her up. She has an open case in Texas for racketeering.
Jesus Christ.
So this woman is in like. Doesn't even live in Georgia. This woman's in a different state. And
what's happening right now?
So much.
This shit don't even sound real at this point, but it's real.
It's real.
I checked. This shit is real.
It's real.
Keep going.
So I find out about him, right? We're on the phone. We're talking. He's sending me his contract. I want to remember her name.
We're going to just call that bitch Barbara. Fuck it. So Barbara.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Monique, the actress. She going to play her. Go ahead. Barbara was in on it the whole time.
Yeah. So this woman, that's when I found out about her. That's when I did my research on her. I found out she's getting sued. So this guy met Reyes from somebody in the black mafia. So I got linked with this person who's currently in prison.
None of the mafia's involved. This can't get any better.
Yeah. This person, and I can't say his name, but he's in
I don't
prison.
want any problems with the black mafia.
Me either. But anyway, the black mafia introduced Reyes with this guy that got conned out of $100K. So I'm talking to black mafia dude in prison. And
we sure know how to pick them.
So I can't say too much about that part.
No, leave that out.
Yeah.
We don't need that. Let's just stick on Reyes. We don't need the.
So I just say that to say that there's just so much.
Okay.
So then the people come pouring in.
Okay.
Now this Instagram is getting bigger. People, I got another person, a woman. He conned for $16,000 for. This was a new thing. His newest thing was a trucking company.
God damn it.
He did this after. Another guy in Virginia, trucking company scam, $50,000. A woman, another guy for his record label, a smaller amount, $5,000, but he moved him out to Atlanta. That's all he had. So he moved him out to. This guy moved out to Atlanta, gave him all his money, and now is sleeping on the floor. So even though it was $5,000, that was everything he had.
Right.
Another woman, $20,000. I mean,
the list goes on and on.
The list goes
cash after cash after cash.
The list goes on and on. And in this time, I'm trying to help everybody. I'm trying to, on this Instagram, I'm letting them know my progress of everything. I'm trying to tell them what to do. Like, listen, so the guy in California, he had a drug problem. And he did call the cops. The cops came. But he wasn't able, the cops kept saying, it's civil, it's civil. He could not fight for himself like I did and saying, no, it's fucking not, it's fraud. And he just I
gave up.
fought, like had to fight for that.
Let's jump to the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Let's jump to the lawsuit.
So
You end up going to court.
So this is what happened. We had our court date April 2nd, 2019, right after COVID started, so it got canceled. We had our first court date that day.
Hello, nurse.
Yep. And everything, the Georgia courthouse was closed like a long time during COVID.
Right.
Like, way longer than us. Like, I don't even know. It was like over a year.
Right.
So everything got backlogged. And in this time, I had another woman. I explained to her what to do. She called the cops. Her case got assigned to the same detectives that mine did. Jump forward. We're at April 2022, I think. I get a call from the DA. No, 21. It would have been 21.
Right, okay.
I get a call from the district attorney.
Okay.
She's like, everything is super backed up here. You're not going to get into court for another year or two. Do you want to try to, like, just make a deal?
Yeah, settle. Let's settle.
Yeah.
And you decided to settle.
And I was like, this is where my train of thought was. I was like, I wanted my money, but I wanted him to have consequences.
Right.
So at this time, I already had this woman with a current charge on him. So I was like, okay, if I just say yes to my money, I'll get my 17 grand back, and he'll still get consequences, because at this time, I actually had 2 people that called the cops on him. Also the guy in Virginia. So the guy in Georgia, the girl in Georgia, and the guy in Virginia. And I'm working closely with them, helping them.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'll win. I'll get both, right? So I got my money back. I had to drop the charges.
How much did you get back?
All of it.
You got the whole $17,000 back.
All of it.
Excuse me.
I couldn't believe it.
How much money did you spend in lawyer fees?
900.
That's it?
Yeah.
So you got the whole $17,000
Yeah.
back.
That's why I did all the research I did, because I'm like, I don't want to keep throwing money at a lawyer.
But you got the money back.
So
and that's all that matters.
I got the money back, and about a year later, this guy, Reyes, started seeing this girl, really pretty girl, in Atlanta.
So he never went to jail?
No, because I settled. I had to drop the charges.
You're right. That nigga's still out on the streets. He gonna come, if he sees this, he's gonna come tell his side of the story. And he's gonna say, this bitch is lying.
Well, it doesn't matter. I have all the receipts.
I know.
It
But I
doesn't
just
matter.
want to,
But
there's 2 sides to each story.
yeah, there's not.
No.
But basically, this girl saw him on vacation with his sugar mama. She called him out on Twitter.
I told you he was dropping
The
yard.
whole thing went viral.
Did it?
So my page exposing him went viral.
Come on now. What's the name of that page? Even though they shut it down.
Yeah.
We're going to figure that out.
iSniper is a fraud.
iSniper is a fraud.
So went super viral. I had more people come forward.
Okay.
I had Hip Hop News interview me.
Hands on your knees.
So they wanted to like release that, but then they interviewed me, and then they never dropped it.
Because that nigga he probably caught the Black Mafia and told them to shut that story down.
I'm
That's
telling
why we're
you.
not going to even mention them again, because them niggas is part. That's the boule.
No, but the Black Mafia hates him.
Oh.
That's not no. The Black Mafia is against him.
Okay.
They're
well,
pissed at him.
Yeah, we won't mention them again.
Yeah. No, so it went so I was like, okay, this is the time where I can get all this awareness out and get these people, get him shut down and whatever. And
Well,
nothing.
at the end of the day, Christina, you got your motherfucking money back. You got to come on a podcast and expose this dude. We're going to do a little bit more research. So, like, he may not be going by Reyes anymore. His new name might be
I haven't
Tyler Hoffington or some
I
shit.
think he is, because I looked at his Instagram. Now he's like bought 1 million followers and got verified. I mean, it's all
Well, he
fake.
might be doing porn, too.
Could
but
be. But
before we...
the reason I really
let's
wanna
end this on a positive note.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But the reason we what?
But this woman that came forward and tried to get her justice for the money that he stole from her. Same detectives that I used. Everything was the same.
I bet it wasn't the same hue.
Exactly. So she had the documents. She had the same fucking case. Same case.
And what happened with her?
And they would not pursue.
Oh my God! You see?
And because I believe it's because they were racist. This was two white detectives.
And the girl trying to get the same charge as you was her sister.
Yep. Whew. And I felt so bad for her.
Did you feel bad enough to give her half of your money? Then you didn't feel too bad, motherfucker. No.
I have put so much of my time into like
show me it's real. Shit.
Trying to like, you know,
hey girl,
expose him to help people. I've tried so
said,
much.
I like the bitch, but not that much.
No, not that much.
I ain't buying that bitch groceries or nothing. I'll give you gas money, ho.
Yeah.
But no, this is real. I'm glad we were able to get to this because this was something we talked about before, and I couldn't wait to bring you back on because this is something that like. We're trying to you know, put this story out there because there's a lot of people falling for bullshit. And like I promised, I told you in the middle of the story that I was going to tell a story, how I got scammed that I've never told. And then we'll get out of here. I'll tell you guys. So, I felt like a fucking idiot.
It's okay.
This was
look at me.
years ago. Yeah, but I'm not a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. Pause. Yeah, I said that.
But look at all these guys.
No, but look, no, honestly. So I got a letter in the mail. This was years ago, saying, "Congratulations, you have won $50,000." So I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like, I'm not gonna even include the people that was involved in this because I don't want them being exposed to this dumb shit. I'm gonna make it seem like it's just me. So I'm like, "Oh my God, I won $50,000!" Boom! I call the number. They're like, "Yeah, read off the number on the ticket." I did. "Oh yeah, you won 50, but." In order to get to 50, you have to send $1,500 to this person. I fucking went to the bank, pulled out $1,500 of my own money, went to Western Union, and wired the money to someone. And then the minute I sent it, I said, "What the fuck did I just do?" I won money but had to pay somebody? Like, it made no sense. But it was
so many
I felt
of those
like
scams.
such a fucking idiot.
I
felt like such a fucking idiot. And that's the first time I ever told this story. I've never let anyone know that because I felt that dumb because.
And I'm glad you said that to speak on that. That's what the detectives and the police and everybody told me. There's not enough of these crimes that get punished because too many victims are too ashamed to come forward.
I would never come forward.
And
I just was trying to track the number down because I was gonna kill a nigga. Like I don't want no police involved. I want his thumbs.
No,
like honestly.
And that's the thing. I put my face on that Instagram.
No, I'm not doing none of that shit.
did.
I'm just gonna find that nigga.
And I had so much backlash, and I don't give a fuck. This is what I wanted to do.
I know. I still a nigga, and like I can wipe my ass with that $1,500. I just want to see the face. I just want to see his face on the end of this
guy
fist.
In like fucking Abu Dhabi.
No, he's in Nigeria. I know where that nigga is. I got a ticket on my way to Africa. But no, Christina, I appreciate you coming through, man. This has been fun. This is the Why Not Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, notification, and we are out.